Hi, family. I am Dr. Mo, and I'm your favorite colon hydrotherapist. And I'm also your authority on all things digestive gut health-wise. Today is Thursday, and my clients today have been... Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Let's talk about self-care. Let's talk about what self-care looks like. Okay, you're going to need a pen and paper. This is going to be about 20 minutes. This is not going to be a fly-by-night situation. This is going to require your undivided attention. Let's just go ahead and do it. So I'm going to be very real. I'm going to be very truthful. I'm going to be very raw. There's not going to be any sugar coats on it. I'm not going to be nice. We don't have time to be nice. You all are dying. Literally dying for no reason. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about weight for a second. And when I talk about weight, I am talking to Black women. Nobody else right now, but I'm talking to Black women who feel that they are overweight taking Ozempic. Let's start with that. Do you know the active ingredient in Ozempic? Do you know what it is? Most people will say, no, I do not know what it is. The active ingredient in Ozempic is lizard venom. You, my dear, are a human being. You do not have digestive enzymes to digest lizard venom. You are not an amphibian. You are not a reptile. You are not an animal. You are a human. And then what I get is, well, I've tried everything and nothing's working. No, you haven't. You have not tried to be consistent. You have not moved through my 90-day gut protocol. You have not tried everything. Don't play with me. Don't come in my face playing with me. I've been knowing this particular person for well over 8 years. I've been here 11. I've been in business for 20. You have not tried everything. Here's the other thing that she said to me. Well, my doctor said I'm overweight. And she just kept saying, I'm overweight. I said, no, you are not overweight. Your 5 channels of elimination are blocked, which are your colon, your kidneys, your lungs, your skin. The 5th for women is uterus. The 5th for men is their prostate. You are a Black woman. All you have to do is keep your 5 channels of elimination open every single day. Oh, I haven't tried that. You also have not tried to eat right for your blood type. Do you know your blood type? She's like, no, should I? You let me know how deep you want to go down this rabbit hole. This is for you. Do you feel like that's important, or do you want to just take whatever somebody in a white jacket gives you? How deep do you want to get it? How curated do you want to curate this program? Do you want me to tell you what to do, or do you want to learn how to care for yourself at this ripe age in your 60s? Mo, let me make a phone call real quick. She came back. She found out her blood type. I sent it immediately to her. My gut health program based off of your blood type. You, my dear, are not designed to do what every other motherfucker out here is doing. You have a very specific blood type. We have 4 different blood types, meaning that there should be 4 different things happening to people based off your blood type. If your blood type is A, then you should be doing this. Not doing what everybody else is doing. Does that make sense to you? And she was like, oh. I also had to explain the 2 different types of weights that a human being can experience. The first is physical weight, which is the weight that everybody goes to the gym to try to work out. That's the dense weight, right? That's the dense weight, the weight that makes you look like that. That's the weight that everybody is trying to either gain or lose. Most Black women are not overweight. What you are experiencing is an abundance in lymphatic waste and holding. Let me help you. And she had everything to say that it's not lymphatic waste. I'm just fat. I'm just fasted. That's the easier way out. I understand that. I understand. But that's not what it is. So if you want to be truthful or if you want to play reindeer circus level games, I can go either way. Acting is a gift for me, love. There's a whole industry called entertainment. Oh, I can entertain you all day long as you swipe that card. I have no issues with it. But when you want to get real about you, then you let me know, then we can talk. And she was like, oh, I can play all day long. I can put on this act and we can make it a whole entire fucking series. Or you can be real and take care of yourself. Which way you want to go with it? She was like, damn, Mo. Girl, time you don't get back. But as long as we out here, let's go ahead and make a movie. If that's what you want to do, I'm down. Let's go ahead and do it. So she says to me, okay, Mo, let's do it. What is lymphatic waste? Lymphatic waste sits on a black woman's body like a blanket, like a goose down comforter. You're just fluffy in areas that you shouldn't be fluffy. I extended her arm out. I said, look how swollen and puffy your arm is. And I started pressing on it. I said, look at that. That is a holding of lymphatic waste. You have dimpling. That's not weight, love. She's like, oh my God. You go to the doctor every couple of months because you're on blood pressure medication and this individual has not said that to you. But here you are defending that person. Oh, while you sitting in my office looking like Humpty Dumpty. I don't want nothing from you. I don't need nothing from you. I am not trying to direct you into a space where you don't need to be. There are not too many practitioners that roll like that. I don't get any kickbacks from pharmacists or herbalists. So I don't need to have 30 people on a medication that they don't need. So my stake in the game is actually because I truly, truly care about my community. And I said to her this. I said, if that's not landing for you, I said, I'm going to give you one better. I am a young woman looking to your generation for empowerment, for structure, for relationship advice, for how to keep my body well, how to look like a young lady, how to present myself. But I can't do that with you because you are filled with doubt, uncertainty. Your hair is all crazy. Your clothes in here is not ironed. You see where I'm going with it? I said, so love, this is bigger than you. I said, women like me have nobody to sit with because you want to sit here and take Ozempic. She was like, wow, Mo. I said, and take that back to your friends because they're all your age. And trust and believe me, there are women who are looking to you all, waiting for you to step up into the pedestal that you rightfully are due. But you don't even want to do that. So here we are. She was like, wow. There are two different types of waste in everybody's body. One is physical weight and the other is lymphatic waste weight. Most people are experiencing the latter because their 5 channels of elimination are blocked. Their colon, their kidneys, their lungs, their skin. The 5th for women is our uterus. The 5th for men is our prostate. One thing that I share with all of my clients today is this. Stop using your colon therapy appointments with me as a state of emergency and deep reset. That's not what colon therapy is for. That's not how it's supposed to be used. Colon therapy is used to highlight and maintain what you are doing every single day. So you don't need to cleanse, love. You need a daily protocol, because you don't have a daily protocol on wealth, because you wait until shit builds up and closes shut, and then you come to me expecting me to dig. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody doing all that work. And then I gotta hold you emotionally, physically, and spiritually, and you just come in here and dump 20 pounds of waste. And I'm doing that every single time with the person. Y'all getting ready to stop. Because I'm not doing it, and I haven't done it. But what I have done is this. All of this protocol is getting ready to change if you want to continue to work with me. This is not how the body needs to be maintained. How long do you think your body's going to allow you to keep doing that? How long do you think your body's going to allow you to stack up all this waste? And then you come here into my office and I start slowly digging up stuff, and then it hits you like 10 tons, and now you're and you're sweating and all these toxins are coming out and it smells horrific, and then you go into the bathroom and you're making a mess and I got to clean it up. Why are we even doing this? None of this is necessary, so stop it. Stop. Girl, bye. What I have started doing is tacking on a $150 surcharge if you start dripping down my office and you make a mess, or I charge you an additional $150. That stopped everybody. Everybody was like, yeah. Do not use colon therapy as an emergency blanket. I need y'all to wake up. Actually, I don't need anything. Keep coming to me. I'll take your money. Don't wake up. Stay in a state of chaos, unsurety, lies about your health. Yeah, keep taking all those drugs and supplements and enzymes from lizards. Yeah, keep taking all that. Keep breaking down. Keep getting constipated. Keep doing it. Yep. I've written 13 books on gut health. I have over 10 self-paced online courses that are very gentle and easy. All of them are audio. All you gotta do is just press play and listen and follow the instructions. I have even one better. I have a YouTube page with over 1,000 educational videos there. I also have Insight Timer with free meditations on there and paid meditations on there. However you want to get down. So you don't not have the support. Oh, you have a lot of support. You just have to do it. What you do one time is how you do everything. So if you are constantly putting yourself at the bottom, you will always put yourself at the bottom. You will always think the other shoe will drop. You will always think that you're not supported. You will always think that you're sick and you can't be well. You will always think that pain is coming. You will always think that. So think it. When you want to change, you have to change your thought process, which brings you all the way back up to the top. Some people are nauseous when they get up that high. Some people get sick when they get up that high because they're not used to being the person who's not constantly needing assistance or adjustments or water or this or that, or you can't walk up the stairs. I literally had a client yesterday. I had to take her up the stairs to do some things up there because she was so out of it health-wise and emotionally. Love, let's go upstairs. These are just regular stairs. When she got to the top of those stairs, she was such in disarray. A colonic is the last thing you need. Let's talk about why you're out of breath. And I just went down, just went in. I had another client who came in, a good friend of mine. We went to college together. She gets on my table and I get ready to roll her over, and the towel exposed her feet, her ankles, and her calves. Her feet were swollen beyond measure to the point it was so tight, I almost called 911 because the skin is the color of my jacket. I literally just stopped. I just stopped. How are you even walking on your feet? She kind of laughed it off. I walked around the table. I said, why is this funny for you? You have a daughter and you have a granddaughter. How long has this been here? And she's like, oh, years. I literally fell to the floor because I've been talking to her on and off. Why haven't you said anything? I'm sitting in front of you. I can help you. What is happening here? You could lose both your feet. She's like, really? And then in the same breath, she mentions a man that's been in her life. I said, does he know your ankles look like that? Silence, crickets. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. So you're concerned about this dude when your ankles and your feet are looking like this and you about to get them amputated? Girl, bye. I will be of service to you all until my time here is done. Hence the reason why the level of concern for me is so concerning. There's no community if everybody's sick. When I tell you I'm disgusted, I'm just disgusted at the responses that I have been getting from people. I asked a client of mine the other day, do you by any chance know your blood type? I just want to, give you some pointers. She's like, oh, I ain't been sick. So I turned around. I was like, what does that have to do with anything? She's like, well, why would I know my blood type? I said, and here we are. If you know your blood type, you know how to care for yourself. Your blood type, I said, let me give it to you because she a little, let me give it to you like this. You have a BMW, right? What type of gas you put in your BMW? Oh, premium. So the levels of gas is akin to your blood type. She got it immediately. I don't care how you need to get it. Just do better. A lot of the reasons why people are sick is because they put themselves there. It takes nothing for you to read a book. The practitioners that are working with you read a book. Why can't you? They had mentorship. You can have the same thing. Nothing is out of your reach. That's my soapbox. My website, moyabodycare.com. Phone number 562-682-0818. Family, we got to do better. I am here to help you, but what I'm not going to do is drag you. But I am here for you. Stay magical.